So before I explain anything, just watch this.
You gotta be kidding me with these creepers. Third one in like 5 minutes, bro. What did we do to deserve this? Still too close for comfort. Let's just get some distance and find literally anywhere that's not creeper central. I'm fleeing already, but these things keep locking on. Can we please just find a hill or something to get away from spawn? This area is cursed.
I did not tell it to do that. It detected the creeper on its own. Its mood shifted from chill to nervous. Yes, it has moods, and a path found away from it automatically. That is Co-op Buddy, an AI companion that actually lives inside your Minecraft server. Not a browser chatbot, not a mod, a real bot account with a voice that reacts to your game. I built this from scratch over 7 dev sessions, 2,300 lines of code split between Python and JavaScript. And I want to walk you through exactly how it works, what makes it different, and what's coming next. So here's the thing about AI NPCs right now. They're mostly vibes. You got games adding AI companions that are basically just, get out of the way, sorry. They're basically just chatbots with a skin on them. You type something, they respond, cool, but they have no idea what's happening in the game. They don't know when you're about to die. They don't know a creeper just spawned behind you. They're reading from a script. Co-op Buddy is built around a different idea. What if the AI actually had context? What if every single response was grounded in what's actually happening? Your health, your inventory, nearby threats, the time of day, the biome, your mood history, all of it. And what if it didn't wait for you to ask? What if it just reacted? That's the whole thing. Let me show you how it's built. So this is kind of just what I came up with, architecture-wise. So process 2 is the Node.JavaScript bot, which you can see right here. My little architecture set up here. So this guy's literally logged into your Minecraft server as a player. He uses a library called Mineflayer to move around, fight, follow you, eat food, all of it. He's watching the game state every 5 seconds and sending events to the Python brain. So the two processes stay in sync over WebSocket. When the bot sees a creeper, it fires an event. Python receives it, calls Claude with the current game state attached, gets a response, strips it out any action tags, plays the voice, and sends the action back to the bot to execute. So that's kind of just how this all works in unison with one another. It's all connected here. I kind of even have a little thing down here to show what services we're using, the event flow, how that's all being processed, and then the proactive events that we have. So that's kind of like the behind the scenes of which the bot works. So the whole voice loop you talk to response is about 3 to 5 seconds, which for fully local STT plus a Cloud LLM plus Cloud TTS is honestly pretty solid. So let's go back to it. Let's show the Minecraft bot in action a bit more. Alright, let me just show you. So push to talk, I hold V. Let's just say something about maybe the inventory and my health. Hey buddy, what's in my inventory and how's my health? Should get a response now.
You're looking good, actually. Full health, full food bar. Inventory's got leather, couple beefs, string, an egg, and some rotten flesh. Pretty basic starter stuff, honestly.
So what you just saw was it reading my health and inventory. Obviously they got the beef right here. I think I did have other things prior. I did start this game session and died with my prior things. So it's probably loading that context. But it's actually pulling the game state. Like every call to Claude includes health, food level, inventory, nearby mods, active potion effects, biome, time of day, mood, and the last 5 entries. 5 memory entries, sorry. So it's never hallucinating, it knows. And notice it replied in voice and in the in-game chat simultaneously. That was one of the fun little touches. So if you're streaming, your viewers can read it too. So that action tag system, by the way, where it does things like act or attack or flee to eat, that's just plain text parsing. So Claude outputs something like action, attack, mob, zombie, and its response. The brain strips it before TTS, no function calling API needed, clean and simple. And I mean, you can literally talk to it about anything. Like, it knows everything about in-game information as well as real-world information. So you could talk about, I don't know, let's just say what's required for another portal. Hey Claude buddy, what is required to build a nether portal? I need the resources and know how to put it together. So let's see what it comes up with. And he just follows you around too, by the way. So that's the Mineflayer in action.
Alright, so you need 10 blocks of obsidian minimum. That's the hard part. You gotta find lava, pour water on it to turn it into obsidian, then mine it with a diamond pickaxe. Build it like a door frame, 4 blocks tall and 5 wide, then light the inside with flint and steel. Pain in the ass to set up, but the nether's worth it, honestly.
So that's another thing you're gonna notice. It's pretty particular, and I've noticed that I've set it up with a chill vibe. Is kind of how I went about this. Now you can, you know, go about setting up your bot any way. You can give it any kind of, really any kind of mood actually, and personality. I just kind of want to go for like a chill, kind of like your older brother is playing with you know, back in the old days, and you had split screen. So that was kind of the vibe with this. So that was something about the in-game. Let's do something about this real-world knowledge. Let's just see if it knows about Zelda. Do you know anything about the Zelda franchise and what games to recommend playing? Might not know the coding stuff, but does know some outside external information.
I mean, yeah, Zelda's sick, but like, we're kinda in the middle of Minecraft right now, dude. Breath of the Wild is incredible if you haven't played it, but can we maybe focus on not dying to creepers first? It's getting dark again. And there it is, night again. We still don't have shelter, do we? This is gonna be another fun one.
So there we go. So it does know about like Zelda, obviously. It knows about other little things, maybe the code stuff, and is not so yet hard-coded, but it does have a little bit of outside awareness. Well, now this is kind of perfect because now we can kind of showcase the demo here. I'm just going to pause it real quick. So let's see. Let's give it a sword and see if it can defend itself against mobs. So Co-op Buddy has a full threat priority map. Creeper, always flee, no exceptions. It will literally pathfind away. Wither skeleton. Oh. Okay, here's some zombies. Okay, let's go try to get a sword for our Co-op Buddy real fast before I explain any further. So for zombies, it should know to engage. Equips the best weapon in your inventory automatically and chases the target. So let's just see if it can do that. Oh. Alright. As you can see, it's
Alright, I'm swinging back at this zombie. 2 of them right on top of us, though. Stay close, bro.
okay. So I guess we won't get a sword, but let's just see what we can do.
Crap, I'm at half health now. These zombies are no joke. Might need to book it if more show up. I'm at 4 HP, we gotta go right now. Forget the zombies, I'm running to you before I straight up die, bro.
Alright, we're gonna leave. So that's one thing. It's very aware of its health and its food, like I mentioned earlier. Right there was a perfect display of it being aware of its health and declining. So what you just saw right there was a zombie came near and it started attacking with whatever it had in its hand. That's gonna be the best weapon available, which in that case was the wood block. Hence why I was trying to get a sword. But you saw that perfectly right there. There is a creeper. You know what? We're kind of in a bad spot, and I have no food. Let's see. Let's just see if it notices the creeper one more time, like I showed in the intro.
Creeper, 3 blocks away. Dude, we are not tanking an explosion right after I almost died. Moving now. Yeah, I'm already fleeing too.
Well,
stay with me. Do not let that thing get close enough to hiss, bro.
Alright. So if it gets hit without being told, it auto-defends. No command needed. The bot's health threshold for fleeing is 6 hearts or below. Above that, it fights. Now watch the mood. It's currently chilled. That's the baseline stat.
2 creepers now. This is getting sketchy. We need actual shelter or at least some distance. Just keep moving until they lose interest.
So now he's kind of chill. He's not freaked out. Only when he saw that creeper did he have to freak out and call for action. So there's 4 states total. There's chill, hype, nervous, frustrated. They decay back to chill after 5 minutes if nothing triggers them. So
Spiders right on us. I'm fighting back. My health's dropping again though.
Yeah.
14 and falling. This night is not it. I'm at 6 HP again. I'm out. Can't keep tanking spiders with no gear, bro. Running back to you before I'm dead.
Where are you at? Okay, he's dead. He's not even gonna respond back to me. So that's kind of just how that goes. Perhaps maybe we should...
Right behind you, dude. I made it out. That was way too close twice in like 2 minutes. We seriously need to build something, or I'm just gonna keep almost dying.
Alright. It'll be a little bit harder to display everything if he just keeps dying. Let's line up here. Alright. So death cause tracking was actually fun.
Aye, there we go. Got that zombie.
Okay.
Morning finally hit too. We actually survived that nightmare of a night.
So that's another thing too. It's going to recognize when night has passed and when it's daytime. It acknowledges that. So what I was saying was death cause tracking was actually a fun engineering problem. Minecraft doesn't expose cause in the death event natively. So I tracked the last attacker from entity herd events with a 5-second window and check if food is 0 for starvation. It's hacky, but it works. So I mean, you've kind of gotten a little idea of about everything. One thing I'd like to showcase is kind of like the memory system. This is my favorite one. So Co-op Buddy has a session memory. 10 entries, first in and first out. It logs deaths with cause, rare loot pickups, close calls, night survival, and those memories get injected into every Claude call. Which you probably have seen. Like if I take heavy damage and survive at low HP, I could say something like, okay, I just nearly died there. That close call just got stored. And then he would say, hey buddy, that was a rough fight earlier, or something like that. I mean, we just saw that with the, right here with the zombie. It's going to say, like, if you've engaged with a zombie, how you are in that state, and it's going to acknowledge that. Here it says, you know, we got it, and the morning hit it, and we survived. I think what it's referring to is when the night occurred and burnt the zombie alive, because obviously we both died. Well, he died to one of the zombies, I died to something else. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Run, there's an Enderman. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Yeah, I see it. Not looking at that thing. Endermen make me nervous even when they're chill. Let's just keep our distance and we're good.
See, that was perfect. It noticed it. I fucked up. I died. And there it is. There he is all the way up there. I don't think he can recognize where I am from here. Let's just see. I see you're standing on top of those blocks there. I'm about more towards your south. Can you look this way and follow?
Yeah, I got you. Heading south to you now. Way easier to stick together when we're not getting jumped every 5 seconds.
So I think that's one thing. There is a set block rendering distance to which it kind of acknowledges where I'm at. I think I have to be relatively close for it to actually just kind of start following me here. But it will start following me. That's why we have the Mineflayer set up. Or sometimes it just is stuck. Let's see. Follow me.
On it, right behind you.
Well, I mean, it's probably stuck or something, but, I mean, we've seen it. Oh, that might be some bug. Anyway, but I mean, that's kind of it. It just kind of remembers, it's not contextually aware of the present moment, it's referencing past events naturally, so that's what makes it feel like a companion instead of a command interface. So this is all session memory. It resets when you restart. Persistent cross-session memory is on the roadmap, which I will now show you. So I mean, that's kind of everything I wanted to show. You know, it's supposed to be literally a, you know, like a chill older brother or friend that you can play with. At first, I initially wanted to do this across, you know, a different variety of video games where I could, you know, eventually get to a point where maybe I could have something for each game I want to play, that an NPC, I can have an AI companion. Because that would be pretty cool. Like, if you don't have, sounds kind of sad and lonely, but if you don't have nobody to play with, this is a pretty cool way of doing it. You can create your own bot, you know, and give it personality in a way. So I'm kind of excited to see how that goes. Minecraft was just the perfect little project to start with. Obviously, I have a lot I want to actually keep expanding on with this, so I'm going to show you that right now, actually. But just as a demo, that was kind of just a little bit of everything as to what you could do with AI and video gaming for the future. So let's go ahead and pull up my roadmap here. So where is this going? Here's the current state breakdown. So you can see my phases here. Obviously, phase 1 through 3 are done. You've got voice loop, full event system, combat AI, mood state machine, session memory. That's everything you just saw. I mean, I could go through each bullet point, but I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. So what's next? Here I got some remaining phases. These are just like immediately that I got coming up right now. You know, there's a lot more I could take this project with. but this is just what I got going for now. So phase 4 is always on voice with a wake word, no more holding V. You just say, hey co-op, and it starts listening. So that's VAD, voice activity detection. Phase 5 is multiplayer awareness. Right now it only knows about me or you as a player. So next version it tracks other players on the server, their actions, and their relationships. And then phase 6 is the big one. So that's autonomous behavior. Co-op goes out and gathers resources on its own, helps you build, operates independently when you're offline. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the long-term version is pretty simple, an AI that is genuinely useful inside a game world. Not a gimmick, a real companion. So, I mean, if this reaches a lot of people's feeds, I mean, who knows? If you want to dig into the code, you know, I could put some of this on GitHub here with maybe a link in the description. You know, I have it all documented for myself here, obviously, but if anyone has interest in this and likes, you know, where this is going, maybe I can make that a thing and see if you want more, you know, content this way. But yeah, drop a comment with what features you want to see in phase 4 or 5. I'm generally building this out, and feedback actually shapes what I prioritize. So subscribe if you want to follow build. I'll be posting updates as each phase ships. And yeah, that's Co-op Buddy. An AI that lives in your Minecraft world, fights with you, remembers things, has feelings, and tells you when a creeper is trying to kill you. Catch you in the next one. Thank you.